What's up, it's your boy Chris. So this is what we're gonna do. This channel is basically about men's health and helping men get through divorce, as well as after post-divorce, just helping them get through life in different stages and stuff. So what I'm gonna do on this video is I'm gonna start off with number one. This is a video based on the five stages of divorce, and the first stage of divorce is denial. So before I go any further, I do want to talk about it. So for me, I've been divorced for a little over a year and a half, and I was married for 6 years. And what I want to do is just create an atmosphere and a channel to help men all around the world, not just in the USA, but Canada, Mexico, Europe, and wherever it is. And this channel is just basically to help men no matter at what stage it is that you're in. Maybe you're at the beginning stage of your divorce, maybe you're in a separation, maybe you're post-divorce and you just want to look back on things, or you're trying to see what stage you're at. And this video is just to help you. So we're going to go through all five stages, like one video after another, after another, after another. But this video is just the number one stage, which is denial. So from the beginning, what you're going to see happen is that if it's like you that filed for divorce, the man or the female that filed for divorce, keep in mind that 80% of the time the female's the one that's filing for divorce. So a lot of guys are shocked and they basically don't know what to do. Financial pressures and stuff like that. They think about they're gonna lose time with their kids. They think about the financial aspects of their job. They think about their car, the house, and different things, tangible things that they can touch and feel. And they think about those things based on what they're gonna lose. And a lot of times that happens to a lot of different guys. I know for me, there were certain points where I was a little bit in denial, but a lot of what I always do is I always try to look ahead, whether it's a year ahead, 6 months ahead, 3, 4, 5 years. And I would say for me, there were little moments that I was in denial, but when my ex-wife filed, I wasn't just so caught off guard because previously she had already filed before, and then I had already saw an attorney way before she had even filed a long time ago. So I knew exactly kind of how things would play out. And I think overall, I'll get to it in like the last video of number 5 of how things kind of played out. I won't get into every single thing because it's like they always say when you have kids, which we do have 2 kids together. So it's kind of an ongoing case as always, all the way to the kids hit 18. So some things I'll dive into, but then some things I'm not gonna like throw their mom under the bus. But the simple fact of the matter is that I was prepared because I saw that things could go sideways and it may not work out. So I always had in my mind, try to be the best husband that you can. Yeah, I made mistakes as well as she did too. And the fact of the matter is you always gotta look at it from the aspect of one person, yes, they do take a little bit more fault if the person filed and then it's like basically them giving up. But at the same time, you want to also look at it from the aspect of you're 2 different people inside of inside of a relationship. So it's not one person's fault. Whether one person's giving 100% and the other person's giving 100% to make it 200, or you have 50% of one person, 50% of another, and then when you put them together, it's 100%. So you got to look at it from different angles and different aspects in order to get a better understanding and be world versatile to see things from the beginning all the way to the middle and to the end. And that was the aspect that I took from it. I was just prepared, and when everything happened, I took about, I would say, maybe about a week or so because I wanted to process things because I always had a what if happens. And for me, it was like, okay, we're just going to go through with my plan. And that's basically what I did. After she filed, it was basically like, let's go on ahead. She decided that she was, the usual, I'm not happy or I'm tired of going through the same thing, whatnot, yada, yada. And it's the same thing. We had just bought a house. And then after that, she all of a sudden just, was unhappy, which you'll catch the drift after a while after you watch the video multiple times. But we just bought a house and all of a sudden you're unhappy. You catch the drift. So anyways, yeah, but before we bought the house, I was prepared. So what I did is I took about a week just to kind of process things and go through things. And I thought about all the aspects of losing money, losing the house. The house really wasn't that big of a deal because truth be told, I mean, I only got the house just because my ex-wife wanted it. I really didn't want the house because I'm a simple guy. And for me, it just, I was prepared. So the way I prepared for it was I got some help from somebody else to help me. And I will say this without giving away too many details and stuff like that. Don't always think that you have to get an attorney to file paperwork. They have paralegals out there that can help you. They have some attorneys that you can just pay them a couple $100s to draw up paperwork. They got Rocket Lawyer. They have different services where people provide different services where they can help you on a prepaid basis. And they also have legal advisors that can help you. I'm not gonna say specifically what I did, but I'm gonna say it like this. The person that I had, she helped me from the beginning to the middle all the way to the end. And I will say that a lot of times you'll see a lot of females when they file for divorce, they get these male lawyers. And truth be told, this is just a little secret, just a little thing you can look up online to back up what I'm saying. Majority of the time, female lawyers are the ones that's winning. And if we call it win, nobody really wins in divorce court. But if you want to call it a win based on a percentage of them getting the things for the client that they want, it's actually female lawyers. A lot of times because they're either knowledgeable of it because they put in the time and effort and they go through every nick and cranny, make sure they dot every I and, cross all their T's, make sure everything is touch bases and everything is correct. So they do that, as well as they're just knowledgeable of it. And then some of them, a lot of times they've been through multiple divorces themselves. So I will say that the woman that I used had been through maybe about 1 or 2 different divorces and had dealing with lots of different cases. And she was probably, I'd say, about maybe 5 to 7 years younger than me. But hey, she's knowledgeable. So she helped me throughout the whole case. And at the end of the day, when it was all said and done, pretty much went the way that I thought the way I thought it was gonna go. And that's what I like to tell men is, I understand like your pain and I understand what you're going through because it's like a shock to your body because everything you might have worked hard for, the long nights staying up and working to make your ex-wife happy. And let me be clear about that. This channel is all about men, men's health, helping men and everything. If a female wants to come in and they want to check out the channel, I'm not biased in any way. You're more than welcome to do that, but this is a men's channel to help men get to the next stage of their life. And I just want to tell you, men, no matter what the situation is, try to find the support and the people around you that can help you get to the next stage of your life. And denial, it's a hard thing because some days you'll wake up when you're going through it, maybe you're separated, living at a friend's house or a relative's house, and you'll wake up and you'll say, okay, it's just a dream or something. And truth be told, it's really not a dream, and your whole life is about to get turned upside down. And it's an unfortunate thing that it happens. I mean, I wouldn't wish divorce on anybody unless you're really prepared. And that's why I say for me, I was definitely mentally, spiritually, and everything prepared. It took longer than what I thought it was going to take, but I was definitely well prepared for what was going to happen, the consequences of the actions of what could happen. Because, seeing the kids and different stuff like that, I think that's really a lot of what bothered me. But as time goes on, what you'll come to find out, and I tell men this all the time, never try to necessarily get your kids full time. Try to do what we call a week on, week off, or some type of split 50-50 custody, because it's important for your kids to see you're both parents an equal amount of time, because the kids, they really need it. They really need both parents, and it shouldn't be all about money. But, some people are all about money, whether it's the male or it's the female. And that happens quite often. Yeah, but there'll be different stages in it. I mean, there'll be some stages where you can't believe what happened, and you're just sitting there thinking, is this really happening? And then you'll take long drives and you'll think about it. You might be watching TV, you might start crying. I mean, the list goes on. And you just have to learn how to just hang in there. At the beginning, it is extremely hard at the beginning because you're so in denial, because you can't believe that you're going to lose time with your kids. You can't believe that you're about to lose money. You can't believe that if you thought that you loved this person, that this person is leaving you and they no longer want to be with you. You can't believe that your world is about to turn upside down and your whole entire world, you're thinking about where are you going to stay? What about your relationship at church? What about how this is going to affect the kids? What about your health and well-being? So your mind is really all over the place. And I tell people at this stage, really just try to get somebody around you that is knowledgeable and has maybe been through divorce that can try to help lead, guide you in the right direction, and really just be there for you, because we all need somebody to be there for us. And that's part of the reason why I created this channel. I know that I may not physically be able to be there, but I'm able to help you process the certain things that you are going through. And that's just really, really important. It's really important to just help other people out there. Iron sharpens iron, and that's the best thing to do, is just to help one another out. And you always got to look at it from that aspect. So yeah, this stage is extremely hard because you just have so many different thoughts and you're like, no, you can't believe this is happening. You may start yelling, you may start crying. There's a lot. And sometimes that happens to us, but no matter what, just always remember you're going to make it through this. And nothing in life lasts forever. The good times don't last always, and the bad times don't last always either. At some point, you got to move on to the next stage of your life. And this is just stage number 1 to now. So man, believe in yourself. Get the good people around you in this surrounding time. Make sure you got the right paperwork that you're submitting to the court system to get your divorce going in the right process. Make sure you either get a good attorney or a good paralegal or a legal advisor or somebody that can help you, or a rocket lawyer, whatever it is that you want to do to help you get to the next stage. But you're gonna make it through this, and I wanna let you know that no matter what, you'll make it through this situation. Always believe in yourself, and always believe that you can achieve no matter what. So the next time, video number 2, coming out in about a couple of days. This your boy Chris. Peace. We out.